Yeah, yeah, yeah. You was my dog, you was my blood, you was my brother. You was my friend, you was my king, all or nothing. Remember them niggas pulled up on you, started bluffing. Bitch, it was me who pulled out and started busting. You ain't my dog, you ain't my blood, you ain't my brother. You let them niggas talk about me, you said nothing. Can't talk about it, it's too late for a discussion. Remember it was me who pulled out and started busting. You was my dog, my G. You was just touch at the head. But I learned my lesson, it's up progression, my nigga hit it with ease. See, I had to drop on you last night, my nigga, you could've been hit. But I can't put your ass in the grave, I know one dig in the ditch. You was my nigga, man, you was my homie, man, I put my guard away. And I learned that first is fade like Penny Hardaway. Niggas stab you in your back for a slice of cake. This knee back in your corner for a second thing. Fuck, I look like EBT, pussy, won't eat free off of me. How you skinny like DC, make you fly from all these Chico beans. And them shells without the cheese. If I tag, I bet you freeze. Cause I got something on my lap that will bring you to your knees. You was my dog, you was my blood, you was my brother. You was my friend, you was my king, all or nothing. Remember them niggas pulled up on you, started bluffing. Bitch, it was me who pulled out and started busting. You ain't my dog, you ain't my blood, you ain't my brother. You let them niggas talk about it, you said nothing. Can't talk about it, it's too late for a discussion. Remember it was me who pulled out and started busting. Stare me, can't ever buzz you. You bring your mouth, nigga, fuck you. Don't reach out for no handshake, pussy, nigga, I don't trust you. If I want it, I send the monster truck to your hood to crush you. Stop on your legs, stop on your brain, that's just my weapon shuffle. You was my dog, you broke my heart to see you flip the car. How you lead it, become a nigga flunky when you wasn't charged. Now you cooling off on the bench with no chance to start. Now you Chris Paul, you on your star, but you ain't got no star. And I'm King James, I'm living long, just watch me raise the bar. Fishing geese, fucking different bras. All of my dick, no boss. Live my life like a boss. Julian Frost, body on food, you decided to cross. Guess you seen an opportunity, you know how gone. You was my dog, you was my blood, you was my brother. You was my friend, you was my king, all or nothing. Remember them niggas pulled up on you, started bluffing. Bitch, it was me who pulled out and started busting. You ain't my dog, you ain't my blood, you ain't my brother. You let them niggas talk about it, you said nothing. Can't talk about it, it's too late for a discussion. Remember it was me who pulled out and started busting.
James, you there? You on mute if you talking. Hey, can y'all hear me in the chat room? What up, Lala? What up, Bad and Bougie, Just Angels, Country Thug? Just cracking with y'all. James, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, P.
What's up?
What you on, P?
What's up with you, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, long time. What you on?
Shit, man. Just some couple things I heard, man. I had to come live, and I was kind of shocked. I was kind of shocked at the things that I'm hearing. 4 years later, people finally admitting to shit that they did. But the whole time, the money team was capping on all the shit that was being done to us. So
Yeah, I remember, P. I've been fucking with you for years, fam. So I know what it is.
For sure. What's up, Whoopi? So I had a little time. I wanted to come on and I guess it's my turn to pop my shit. I didn't listen to the whole video, but the video that was sent to me was a video did by Joy with Kelly and a few other people got added to the panel or whatever. And I was listening to a couple things and I was kind of shocked by what I was listening to. Anybody want to come up, man? Everybody welcome to hit the link. I don't give a fuck who you is, man. If you want to come up, But yeah, so
P, was they talking? What was they talking?
I mean,
Goofy?
it was. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and you was around for a lot of the situation since the beginning. So some stuff you probably already know. It's bullshit. So but I'm gonna play a little bit of it. So we're gonna get into it. This is a video from Joy Chit Chat. Y'all go follow her, and Bad and Bougie. I make sure y'all go follow her too. They still do the YouTube shit. I really don't be on here no more. But I'm first to hear when things do go on YouTube, like constantly, people sending me stuff, and I check out
Yeah,
what I can.
you don't really fuck with YouTube like that no more, P. That's why when I got the notification, fam, I had to come fuck with you because it's rare that you be on here.
Yeah, man, it was just a spirit of moment type of thing, man. I got other things that I got going on for social media, and I left YouTube alone. YouTube just sometimes you gotta step away, man, to better yourself. You know, no
Yeah,
matter who you leave behind, no matter who, you know, if they still support you, they still gonna support you regardless. But I just had to I had to reevaluate myself. I had too much going on in life to keep letting YouTube affect my real life. And when it became, a problem and started affecting my life, that's when it was time for me to, exit stage left. So I took a different route, and the route that I took, it definitely elevated me to a whole different level with other things that I got going on. So, everything happened for a reason, man. I still love my YouTube family. Money Team for life. Like, man, it's 4 years, bro. It's going on 5 now.
yeah. Salute to you, P. How your daughter Winter doing?
Man, she doing good. She's 6 years old now, man. When y'all met me, I was 25. My daughter was 2.
Yeah.
She's 6 now. So time definitely flying, man. She at school right now. I'm finna go pick her up at 3:30. So yeah, she at school right now. But yeah, we finna get in. If you want to, you can stay up here and kick it with me. Kelly, whoever in the chat, if y'all want to come up, y'all can come up. But I definitely want to break
No,
down some of this
I'm
video.
gonna give somebody else a chance to come up. I'm gonna give
No,
somebody
for
else a
sure.
chance to come up, P. But I just had to tap in with you, fam, and show the love. You dig? I'm still here after all these years fucking with you, fam. So whenever if you take your break, I get it. You got to do what's best for you and your family. But whenever you come back to your YouTube family, we here fucking with you, homie. You dig?
No, for sure, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You know that.
All right, P.
All right, my boy. Let me get into this. I'm gonna drop it in the chat one more time, and then I'm gonna start playing some Joy video. Country Thug, what up, my boy? What's up, Miss Whoopi? But yeah, so as y'all know, man, it ain't no secret, man. We've been on this YouTube shit going on 4 years, 4 years strong. The 5th year on the way, and for the people who still indulging and still got time for the back and forth and the YouTube beef, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. As long as you're doing what you want to do in life, man, just keep on doing it. For me, it just wasn't worth it no more, man. It wasn't worth belittling myself to keep up with YouTube bullshit, G. YouTube became a lifestyle for a lot of people over the 4 years. And a lot of us only came to YouTube because Kanika Jenkins. And that's the honest God truth. I would have never knew nothing about YouTube, going live, all this bullshit, if it wasn't for her death. So YouTube definitely brought a lot of people into my life, and it brought a lot of wrong people into my life. But hey, I don't take shit for granted. I take shit for a grain of salt. So whatever it is, But let's get into this shit, man. Miss Tamika Hards, man. Tamika Hards. Let's recap about Tamika Hards first. Tamika Hards, man. It's sad, when you do things to people. They say hurt people, right? And we knew, everybody knew, even the people who was rocking with the bullshit because they didn't like me, per se, knew that a lot of things that Tamika was doing was because she was hurting, And the lady, like, said it out her own mouth that she She want to fuck up people's real lives. And with her fucking up people's real lives, her real life got fucked with. You know, I ain't here to down her. I wish the lady the best in health. You know, it's still fuck her forever. That's just me. You know, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you forever. And it's just gonna always be that way. But the lady done played with my child, and played with Kelly kids, and played with Joy kids, and played some of everybody, even people in my chat room who didn't have nothing to do with nothing. They was finding pictures and putting up people's kids and all that shit. And she used to always say, I'm not gonna fuck with you on YouTube. I'm gonna fuck with your real life. This lady that did all the stuff in the world, getting my baby mama up here, all types of little weirdo ass shit that the lady had going on, man. And this shit set her down. You know? Life is real. This YouTube shit a reality. And when real life hit, you start thinking about all the bullshit that you done. I mean, it ain't no need to apologize to me. I don't need no apologies. Because everything y'all ever said when it came to me and my daughter was fucking lies. And now I know it still hurts y'all to this day to see a father raising his child. You know? I know that still hurts y'all. Because it didn't fit the narrative that y'all put out here in these YouTube streets per se. But yeah, so we're gonna start with Tamika Hard. So this, like I said, it's a live with Kelly and Joy, and they brought Tamika up. You know, I listened to some
around you or over your head. If you hear, you can hit the link, and then
Karma definitely a bitch.
Your part of this live that John put up. Because Tamika's in the chat. She says I'm here. And
I'll bring your ass up since you got shit to say, bitch. Bring your motherfucking ass up.
I feel like John was sharing conversations with her, these old videos, and she was commentating.
But wait a minute. But Tamika, wasn't you the one that came on Peace Chat and said that that John made up a lie about me, saying I called DCFS on him? And you.
And I definitely remember that. When I did many a lives, and Tamika always brought herself up there and exposed everything. You know what they say about a motherfucker who talk too much, they gonna talk. And she came up there talking way too much and didn't know what she was saying, I guess, because she definitely did. Say that man was lying about all that CPS bullshit. And then when that happened, he turned around, he started blaming her for calling CPS on him. Like, we gonna speak the truth, You know? Ain't nobody on my side condoning nobody playing with people's kids or even playing with people's real lives. So that definitely wasn't us, ain't got shit to do with us, didn't have shit to do with us. You know? That was y'all who want to fuck with people's kids and do all this weirdo ass shit, calling people bosses and all this clown ass shit that y'all was doing. And like I said, Tamika, that shit caught up to you, G. You remember you used to talk about how the way my daughter talked at 2 years old, 3 years old, Tamika? Remember I used to drop videos on my main channel, P Money Mason, where I had some subscribers at. You know, my main channel, you remember, Tamika? I used to upload videos of my daughter opening gifts of me picking her up or taking her places and shit like that. And you used to hear my daughter talk. You used to go on your channel and make videos about the way my daughter talked. But just listening to this video, just a little bit I listened to with Joy and Kelly on Joy channel, you can't say too many words, Tamika. You be wanting to say it so bad, Tamika, but it just don't come out the same way that you trying to say it. So it caught up with you. You talked about a 3-year-old and the way she talked, and now you can't talk. Man, look. God working mysterious ways, shorty. Like I said, it ain't your down. I ain't praying on your downfall. But you reap what you sow. So you get what you put out. and you want to put out talking about kids and little girls and little boys and people, grown kids, whatever the case may be, they still kids. That's still somebody's child at the end of the day. Nobody came on bashing your child. And I remember I had thousands of videos, and I'm just referencing one video. Y'all remember the video of Tamika when she went live at home trying to prove some shit to motherfuckers and started showing her kid's room, and the little girl room was dirty as hell, had all types of junk on the floor and shit. Bed all messed up. Then she go in the little boy room, the little boy in there freezing to death. He bundled up and he all in the inside of his shirt and shit, covered over his head and shit. I know y'all remember that shit, man. Like, and that's what trying to prove to YouTube, and it went wrong. It's a lot of shit, Tamika. But we didn't come on bashing your kids and seeing how dirty they was and the way y'all was living and none of that. The only thing we ever did over here was play y'all talking about each other. That's what my channel was about. Us laughing while y'all talk about each other. I was loving when you and Honisha was going back and forth. You was exposing the shit out of her. She was exposing you, you know, because y'all thought y'all was friends. Ain't no friends in this shit, man. If motherfuckers ain't your family, they ain't your friends. Because I done watch all of y'all talk about each other and gang up just to talk about us. Whatever me, Joy, Kelly, or Vicky, just the main people like that go through. Ain't nothing like the way y'all used to come on here and just expose each other for our laughter. Y'all waited years. It took y'all years to even find the issue within our team or what was going on. And it really wasn't an issue. The only issue was that I was going one way and other people want to go another way. And that's just what it was. And I did what I had to do to square away from this bullshit, and whatever they had going on, they got going on, and they still building whatever they want to build. And so everybody happy, you know. Only thing is, Tamika, you still miserable. You still fighting demons. All that talking about my baby, and now you can't talk. Man, life is crazy, man.
Out your mouth, maybe you forgot, I don't know if you got your memory or whatever, but you said out of your mouth that he said he knew he was lying about it, but he blamed me anyway. So yeah, bring her up.
Kel, I'm gonna add her. You want me to add her?
Yeah, add her.
Okay. So knock, we got Tamika. First of all, I'm gonna say this: I'm not gonna argue nobody. I'm not gonna fight with somebody.
You should have brought your cripple ass up in there. Period.
She said, "I'm not gonna argue nobody." Yeah.
Girl, nah. Anyway,
Not that was her niece.
Nothing about either one of y'all that wasn't true. We all did bullshit back then. Y'all all did.
So Tamika, before you say all that, I'm gonna say this. I can fast forward to your part and the things that he was asking you, which I don't agree with at all. Some of the things you said about myself and Kelly was not true. And I can fast forward and we can review it together because I don't want to get here arguing.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because this bitch is a whole liar.
Go ahead.
So we can fast forward to your part because the way he was asking you questions and the way you was agreeing and saying, yeah, they did that. Yeah, and I'm like,
Okay, let's clear something up with Tamika. Tamika, did you not come on Peace Panel and say that John lied about me calling CPS on him?
Yeah, he said the same thing. I didn't ask me nothing about that.
Okay, so you set up and you conspired with a fucking liar, put out a whole lie about me. So why would anybody believe what the fuck you gotta say?
again, that's back then, girl. I told y'all I do a lot of
Now,
shit
you
I did.
you always been. You was a low life then, and you a low life now.
Girl, bye. I'm not gonna
Bye.
argue with you.
Bye.
I'm like, next. Come on, Joy.
My thing is done, Miss Manny.
Low
I don't know
life.
how I'm doing this. Carmel, you can come up here and hit the link too. It's a lot of questions everybody have, and
She gonna bring her ass back and think somebody gonna have sympathy for her, but she a lying ass bitch. Before she had a stroke, and she a lying ass bitch now. Period.
I'm not gonna argue with you, girl.
No, I know. You can't even pronounce argue. I know.
Come on, Joy.
I'm fast forwarding now.
It's about time. This bitch. She a low life. Period. She's a low life thing.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Kelly. I'm guessing y'all playing John Frank live, and she must have went over there, being Tamika. Long story short, that's what I'm guessing that went on.
Low life now.
All right, so it's starting. All right, hold on. We're gonna listen to the audio together, and because I know Kelly got a lot of, and I also too, but because I didn't know 2 months ago, Tamika, you came back 2 months ago, and you wanted to have a conversation with a lot of people as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
This bitch is a low life. She attacks kids. She still ain't learned her lesson. She got a whole stroke, a brain aneurysm, every disease in the motherfucking book. And this bitch is still over here attacking kids. Fuck her.
Girl, she a muzzle or something. Damn.
Okay, good. Listen.
Fuck you, bitch.
Hey,
We're
Kelly.
gonna Kelly.
Cam up, ho. Cam up.
We're gonna listen to the audio. Because I want to get some things cleared up.
What the fuck is that? That's y'all live doing that shit?
So this is the video from earlier today when John Frank was asking her.
Yeah, Joy, you gotta fix that shit. Hold on, let me try to fast forward. That shit kind of.
Yeah, that's John's video. I'm trying to fast forward.
Oh, okay.
We gonna block
That's
now.
somebody else. That's John video doing this shit.
Okay.
Because I was having some issues. So the thing was with Tamika, when I was listening to her up there, I didn't, John was asking her certain questions, and the way she was answering the questions, I didn't agree with the answer. So since we all here, we can all just review it together.
Liar. She lies about everything. That's why she got the karma she got.
Girl, that was wait, hold on. That is not anything that has to do with you two. Just stop it. For real.
You trying to say the words to me, but they just not coming out the way they supposed to. And that's crazy. You did so much talking about how my baby talk, and now you can't talk. You struggling to talk. You taking your last breath when you talk. Shit is kind of sad. I watch you come up here dirty as hell on live every day, every morning, every evening, every night. Dirty as fuck. Come up screaming at your phone, talking about how you gonna fuck up people's real lives. Shit is kind of sad. What up, Kelly?
Hey, what's up, P?
Chilling. Just listen to your video, Joy and Miss Hearts, Miss Two Shirts. Did she finally buy some new clothes?
No, she haven't. She got on the same shit.
Miss Two Shirts, man. Let me get back into this shit because I wanna break down some of the shit that she was saying because that was wild.
No, bitch.
Yeah, I'm get your ass
You
on
fuck
that
with
bitch.
people's real lives and your real life got fucked with, bitch. Because you are a low life, scumbag ass bitch. That's what happened to you. Because you got karma because you fuck with kids. You're a low life, period.
No, fucking with kids is 18 and older. Don't keep the phone and
Fuck with kids is 18.
18 and older.
Like, what's the relevance with that though, Kelly? Like, what do you think she meant by that? Because that sounded crazy.
I think in her sick mind, she believes that she can fuck with people who have never done anything to her just because they're 18 and older. And then on top of that, it keeps her kids safe. But no, bitch, there's only so much a person's gonna take of you attacking their kids no matter what age they are. But like you said, but meanwhile, you fucking with kids that's under 18. Like you said, you talking about kids that are talking normal for their age, and then look what happened. And I don't think
you remember that, don't you? When she used to come up and make videos about Winter, talking about some Winter can't even say this word right, or she can't even pronounce this, and is your baby slow? Like all types of little weird ass. Yeah. Look at her now, and my baby talk great. My baby, hey Kelly, my baby just made the honor roll. Like my baby, I'm proud of my little baby, man. First grader.
That's right, little Winter. Well, we knew she was, so wasn't nobody thinking about this trifling ass bitch and what she had to talk about. Meanwhile, she was the same person while her kids is asking her to help them with their homework. She wanted to sit up on YouTube for hours, cussing and fussing and
hey Kelly, you remember when she used the kids' school computer? It was like she just bought the computer. And this shit, and then she tried to go to like Facebook, and the shit popped up like
like you're black from this. Yeah, she took that baby. No, but do you remember when the baby asked her? I think it was her son asked her, like, "Oh,
Mom, with my computer." Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, and she was like, "I'll give it to you in a minute," like so she could holler and scream and cuss at people. She think everybody forgot about all that stuff.
And Winter definitely wins, man. And that shit right there, that hashtag right there, that shit, I meant that shit, G. Like,
and you know the thing about it was, Pete, she thought that, and the reason why when everybody was like, "Oh, she had a stroke. Can y'all give money? Can you do this? And do you have nice words?" and blah blah blah. And I said, I mean, I pray for her, whatever. But
you talking about when John Frank was telling us to help raise money for her, and
I was like, I'm not giving that bitch a dime. I wouldn't give her a penny.
Like,
but the reason is because look how she came back doing the same shit. I call it discernment, call it I don't know what I had, but I knew she would come back on the same fuck shit.
Yeah, she coming back doing the same shit.
That's
she
what I'm
making
saying.
Videos now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
She's the same person as when she left. It's not like she came back saying, and then her ignorant ass. This is how ignorant she is. I said, you got what you deserve for the stuff you did. It didn't have nothing to do with that. It had to do with what went through with me and Honisha. No, bitch, you're so simple-minded. You don't understand. What I'm saying is you came back with the same frame of mind, no matter who's it against. Your ignorant ass came back with the same frame of mind of fucking with people. You didn't learn any lessons from what you went through. And that's why people was like, "Oh, Kelly didn't have so much to say." No, I didn't have so much to say. And now we see why.
Yeah, Tamika, that was supposed to be definitely a wake-up call to definitely right your wrongs. Like, shorty, you man, you had a stroke. Like,
and you know what was so sick to me is that John Frank, instead of him being like, "You know what, Tamika, you don't need to," like anybody that really cares for you, like say I had a stroke and I start coming back talking shit, the first thing P gonna say is, "Kel, what are you doing? You know, this ain't for you." He like, "Yeah, you would go beat up Kelly in California, right?" And she like, "Yeah, that was dope. I get that, and I
Yo,
Like
Kelly,
that tells he don't give a fuck about her. Like
Kelly, how she sound, Kelly? Yo, that ain't right. Yeah. Let me play some more of this video, man. Cause I was listening to the lady trying to pronounce words. Yo, I felt bad. Yo, like.
And for anybody that be telling her, yeah, come on here and argue with me. Come on, yeah, you can fight Kelly, right? Really?
Tamika, go sit down, man.
Put your ass down and get some physical therapy and just keep those appointments. Speech therapy, physical therapy. Your life should be full.
Yo, I'll never forget when she made that video. One folks was like, damn, where the fuck this bitch Tamika at? And she made that video and she was fucked up, bro. Like, head cut open and shit. Like, I felt bad for the lady, but I ain't got no sympathy for her. Like, at the end of the day, you a mother. I feel bad for your children. Like, if anything, like, but far
No,
as
I even felt bad for her, but at the same end of the day, I know she's a demon. So I knew she was going to come back exactly how she did. So while I said, you know, okay, I'll pray for her, whatever, at the end of the day, I don't know. They wanted me to do some heartfelt speech. They wanted me to give money. No, no.
we weren't doing none of that shit. Get y'all goofy ass up out of here, bro. Like,
I didn't give her the 630 and I wasn't giving her none for the stroke. No.
man, hey.
I wasn't giving her money for the light bill when they took the kids and the husband on the respirator, and I wasn't giving her no money.
That lady had about 1 million diseases, bro. If you name one disease, she had it, bro.
Pseudo tumors.
She was standing on that shit, yo. Because when I first met Tamika Hards, when I first met her, like literally met her on YouTube or whatever. She was telling me, remember, because I was calling her mama and shit. I thought the lady was old as hell. But she was telling me, Kelly, I swear, she was telling me like,
no, I remember.
She had cancer and this was going on with her and this was going. So I was like, you know, like, damn, it's an elderly lady. Yo. Like I was.
And she stayed calling me old. I'm like, bitch, please.
Then we found out like this bitch like 36. Yeah, I'm like, whoa. Cause she looked like a grandma. You remember she used to have the little wraps on her head and shit. Like she reminded me of somebody's grandma. I didn't know the lady was that damn young. I would have never called her no fucking mama. I was calling her mama out of like a respect thing. It wasn't
right.
The fuck.
For real though. And then she was like the other night, she was like, hey Kelly, you so old. And I'm like, I'd rather be my age and where I am than your age and where you are, sweetie.
Little stinking ass. Let's get into this video.
And that's why you're in the situation you're in now, bitch. That's why you're in the situation you're in now. Because you fuck with people that didn't fuck with you. Period.
Go ahead, Joy.
Yeah, go ahead, Joy. Low life ass bitch. Trifling ass bitch.
Where Miss Chit Chat at? Where you at, Joy? Get up here, Joy.
Low life ass sitting up here fucking with kids and shit, bitch. You a low life.
First of all, I didn't mess with kids, so you could stop that.
Oh, you shit, bitch.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, that's the kid thing. You can stop that. Yeah. I hate to talk about the way this lady talk, but this shit kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie, man. You did all that talking about people and the way they talk. Yeah, this shit is sad case. And you need to stop lying if you ever come off your mic and ever say that you didn't talk about people, kids, or come after people. Well, y'all was putting kids on porn websites, all
well, let's talk about that. Can we sidebar and talk about that real quick? Because we got some people who that want to say that that's a lie. That's a lie that Kelly's telling.
About what?
About putting kids on porn.
I got the picture. What you mean? They was doing that shit.
Wait, but not only that, they bragged about doing it. They bragged about like, yeah, and then also remember put the little picture of Taysom with the gay background and all that. So let's not act like it's a if it happened or not. No.
Joy mama on a porn photo or some weird ass shit. I remember all that shit.
Yeah, he did a whole lot of pornographic. I guess he's sexually confused or whatever. Did a whole lot of porn shit, going and looking at deceased family members, and then trolling the porn sites and putting deceased family member heads on bodies. It's some sick shit. And now this is what John wants to do. He wants to erase his past, which is cool. As long as you don't bring me into it, fine. Tell whatever lies you want to tell, right? But then when you bring me into it and start calling my name, then I'm gonna come up here and tell the truth. So it's like I'm trying to look away, but if you're gonna bring my name into it, then I'm gonna come on here and say, nigga, you put deceased family members' heads on porn bodies. You surfing porn sites, perverted ass, and then you finding bodies. And then you're searching people's family members and you're putting heads on them bodies. You're putting children on gay websites. You bragged about it.
It's the same nigga said he gonna have his son fuck my daughter. What goofy ass dude.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
All kind of perverted shit.
You can make 1,000 videos.
Like none of this stuff ever happened, which, like I said, is cool as long as you don't bring us into it. The other day he said he was our leader. And we was up under him. I was like, when the fuck did that ever happen?
I mean, in his world, yeah, he can have that.
But do you remember you telling him I don't fuck with you? And he was
that was the whole fallout with John Frank. Like, I never fucked with dude. Like, since day one, I told the nigga a million times to his face.
A million times.
I will not fuck with a nigga like you in real life, bro. This internet. We can kiki and haha and kick the fucking bobos, nigga. That's who y'all got that from.
That's where it ends.
That's where y'all got that from. Me kicking the bobos with you goofy ass niggas. That's all it was. It was YouTube. It was laughter. It was fun at first. Like, I've been telling the nigga since I met the nigga, like, I will never fuck with a nigga like you in real life, bro. Like, you ain't.
And that is no secret to anybody that's been around. But because there's new people around, he tries to spin this whole thing like I created them and I was their leader. I was like, what? It'd be so hilarious, Pete. It'd be like straight like beyond lies. Like it'd be like, what? When was you? Because if you was our leader, why was you throwing your phone saying everybody turned against you? And I want to leave you too.
Man, look, buddy ass need to just grow the fuck up.
No, he needs to move on with his new shit he got going on and just leave us out of it. That's all I've ever asked. Just
making videos. Like, I hear her listen to a video, so he had to make a video with Tamika or something recently because that's what y'all are listening to. So he still be making videos, just.
Oh yeah, they made a video together. But the craziest thing about the video, P, was they always confronted each other. So Tamika would say something, he was like, "Nah, that ain't really how it happened, Tamika." And then they started laughing about it was him, racist ass Jen Benish, and Tamika, and they was all sitting on there. Remember when you lied about this? Remember when you lied about that? Oh man, that was a lie. And then they like, you guys should believe us. This is what we said happened. I be like, what? Y'all just all exposed each other on this video. The video is the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Like they literally are all calling each other about only lies. And then at the end, they say, yeah, we were all liars. I was like, what?
He got a new channel or something? What's his channel?
I'll send it to you. I don't know which one it is, but I'll send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Let me play some more of this shit, man.
Karma and kids ain't got nothing to do with it. I wanna review this.
You got the karma you got, bitch, because you're a lowlife. You fuck with kids.
Oh my God.
Did you not fuck with kids?
Okay. Kelly,
Joy, I'm telling you.
Kel, hold on, because I don't know if you got this part of the video. We're gonna listen to this part of the video so then we can commentate on it. Because I have some questions as well. So we gotta get to it first, guys. Hello, Kelly. Come on, Tamika. Hold on. Tamika, I need you to stay up here because I need you to answer because a lot of things you said.
Okay, I didn't leave that. I'm gonna leave that there.
But don't go nowhere, Kelly. Just
not gonna do that. That's all you're going to do. I can't talk this big fat belly ass low life ass
Girl,
ball.
I lost so much weight, girl. Get out of here. Next.
She said, "Girl, I lost so much weight, yo."
That's why I told her cam up.
Yeah. Tamika, yeah.
Just stop, Tamika. Because you know your friends say you piss on yourself, so you only can wear certain kind of clothes to hide them depends.
Man, they expose you for wearing the depends, the diapers. The who did that stone them in Layla?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, said she peed on herself and shit when after they left the protest or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika, just stop, shorty. Like let's listen to some more. Hold on.
Cam up then, bitch. Let's both cam up right now.
Cam up.
Cam up.
I'm not in place to cam up.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. She said, I'm not in a place to cam up.
She said she was at a mortuary.
She was at a what?
Mortuary.
Doing what?
I don't know, P. You know how her lies go. She is always something.
Yeah. That's weird.
Knock, knock. Hey, it's a knock. Okay, hold on, guys. I got another knock, knock.
Nah,
Hey, Kima.
that's your Kima.
What's up? Knock, knock. Hey, it's a knock. Okay, hold on, guys. I got another knock.
She tried. She called herself doxing and putting out Yakima babies and shit. I remember all that shit, boy. Because Yakima was
For no reason.
calling me and Joy with that shit. She was
Yep.
putting her daughter up and all that shit. I remember that shit.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, don't hear them. Hey, yo, Auntie up here. Auntie Kale's up here.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Auntie Carol. Hey, Chat.
I really didn't
What
want to
up,
come up
MC?
here. I don't want you to see me acting like this, but this low life ass bitch, I'm not gonna be able to fix that.
Oh, come on, Joe. 'Cause I'm so proud. I'm not proud of it.
I can't.
Yakima actually have a real question for Tamika.
Yeah, Tamika, I don't know if you remember, but I think it was January of 2020 or something like that. You remember you doxed me and my family, and I never did anything to you.
Oh, she
When I
came
got
on and
messages
asked
to
her
make you
about that shit.
Put my man up, my kids up. Well, it was my daughter.
Wait, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know who you are.
Yakima.
You
I
don't know
remember
who-
this because Yakima called me on.
You don't know who she is.
Her memory be going in and out whenever it pleases her now. That's the new thing.
How you don't remember Yakima? Yakima been around since the beginning of this shit.
Her memory goes in and out now. That's her excuse for everything. Oh, wait, I said that. Oh no, because I didn't remember. That's the new thing she's doing now.
Oh, that's wild.
Phone about it. It's Yakima. She go by Karma Bunny right now, but it was Yakima.
Yeah, I changed
The
my
nurse. The lady that's becoming a nurse and everything. Yakima. You put her in. The lady
You
that's
doxed your family?
Yeah, you did a whole lot of stuff. You talked about my man. You said my
Wait till the bitch get her memory
You-
back and then bring her up.
You done did so much bullshit on this free app that you don't even know the bullshit you doing to people. You don't forget. How you forget?
Facts.
Stand on that shit. Like the fuck. How you forget that you didn't put this girl daughter up? Cause Yakima was going crazy about that shit, like in real tears. Like
And Yakima actually came up on live to talk about it. Remember? Because she brought up
yeah,
man, everybody.
that shit wild as hell, bro. When you fucking with people, families, you don't know who gonna react. Just
And
because
she don't understand how that affects what happened to her. That's the sad part. She ain't even learned from it.
just because a nigga like me just wasn't really affected by the shit and was really giving y'all like a cold shoulder and y'all was hating that shit, don't mean everybody else can do that, G. Everybody can't take that, man. You don't know what people are going through at home and to come on this free app and see their family members and like, come on, bro. Y'all be displaying the dumbest shit in the world, bro. Like
Facts.
putting people kids up and shit like that. What type of exposes that. How you exposing somebody putting up they daughters and shit. These motherfuckers came up with a whole fake court. Remember this bitch Honisha say she had the court documents and shit.
Yeah.
Tamika and Honisha, what happened to them court documents that y'all had?
Wait, well, no. What happened to Tamika knowing the judge?
Tamika, oh man, this is the recap. This the recap. So we got to talk about everything. Tamika, the bitch came on live. One morning I had court and was like, yeah, I just talked to the judge and then blew up the bank. That's my best friend. We used to go to school together, this and that. I like Tamika, bro. And the crazy part about it, Black and Honisha and all these motherfuckers was standing on that shit with her. Like, bro, I think the court case or that court date, I mean, I think it had we got rescheduled or some shit like that. And that's when the bitch came on. It was like, I know the judge, and I just talked to him while he was in his chambers and this and that. All right. And this and that. I'm like, man, this clown ass, this lady needs help. Tamika, like, I know where to be. Miss Hards, get in here, bro. Come up here. Let P talk to you. I got some questions.
And I'll mute up because I know she ain't gonna come if I go.
I ain't even on no funny
you
shit.
You can drop me down. If she comes up here, I'll just drop down because we can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna let you argue with her. I ain't trying
I don't even want to because I already know it's gonna be like, oh, Kelly's taking advantage of her disability because that's what they was Slow Boy was trying to pump. When really, like, no, bitch, either you with the shit or you not. You gonna come up here talking shit, calling my daughter a whore, bitch. I'm a slut. You know I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So it's like, so if you want to talk to her, I will jump down while you talk to her.
Yeah, Tamika, come up here if you want to, man. I want to talk about everything. Like, what's up with you knowing a judge? Like, how does that how that relationship go? Because I don't even got that judge no more. That's what make it so crazy. The next court date, I had a new judge. Shit is crazy. Like, God working mysterious ways. While y'all was doing all this bullshit, God was working in my life, and everything was happening for a reason. It was in my favor. Winter wins. Like, y'all, bro, like, that was my only issue with this YouTube when y'all played with my baby. Like, out of everything else y'all did, motherfuckers didn't get no fuck. When it came to playing with my baby and my family and goofy shit that y'all was doing for this shit, G, like, was it worth it? How dumb do y'all feel? Do y'all feel stupid?
Right. Well, no, John's still on here threatening people. Somebody, if it goes in real life, because his little people. So I reviewed his video, right? And I played some things because he was on there saying shit like, I don't care if she call y'all a nigga every day. Y'all better not do nothing to her, whatever. So a couple of people had an issue with it. He turns around and blames me. I was like, how am I to blame? All I did was play your words. They mad at your words. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, Jan Bennett still be on here calling people niggas and shit.
Yeah, so that's what he keep doing. She on here talking about she'll burn people, she'll cut off their head.
Never forget for the people who know, if you know, you know, I was the first motherfucker on YouTube that lady called a nigga.
Yep, they said that too. They said
first
that too.
Time somebody ever been racist to me ever in life was on this free app, and it was by Jan Bennett.
And everybody still remembers that shit too.
She got mad at me because she asked me to do an interview with her. Remember, this shit started with me doing interviews. I had the rawest interviews with everybody. And Jen Bennett, we had a great interview. It was weird as fuck and crazy, but it was a dope interview. The lady like tried to flip that shit on me and because I wouldn't take the video down and start calling me niggas and shit. Like wow, so that's how you.
But then John just did a video like, yeah, she called P Money a nigger and a few other people, but I still didn't think she was. And they all forgave me. And according to him, we was rocking with him for 4 years. I'm like,
Nigga, did I not just show the text that I stopped talking to you in 2018?
John Frank, I was never your friend, bro. I was
And
just
you told him that.
playing along with the YouTube shit, bro. It was just
Exactly.
it was all fun and games when we used to, joke with Rosebud. I used to come on your panel, and Rosebud, that was the mutual ground. We used to come on John. He wouldn't come on my panel. I know I can catch him on John Frank's. I used to come over there and troll Rosebud. His ass used to be high, going on crack. That nigga was smoking that shit back then. That shit was really fucking with him. Like, I was fucking with him. He was over there stressed out. That nigga get high and just pop up on live at 2 a.m. talking shit. I'm like, Rosebud, bro. We did a video at 8 p.m., bro. It's 2 a.m., bro. You out. And motherfuckers used to sit up all night recording his videos, sending it to me. I'll come back the next day and do his videos. Like, that's all my channel was about when we was going back and forth.
See, and that's what they be like, Money Team did this horrible stuff. All we did was play y'all's videos and react to it.
And react to it. And
basically all we did.
That's all I did, bro. I queued up. I had all the shit, bro. Queued up, ready to go.
And we used to just react to it and laugh, just like we doing right now. Nothing more, nothing less. We wasn't. And then wait, John gonna say we tore down Rosie. Remember the little autistic girl that was calling everybody niggers?
Rosie. No.
The little autistic girl that John took under his wing, because that's what his last video was about because people didn't like the fact that he keeps.
Oh, you talking about Rose, the one that was on video with John and was telling him like, John, I think you sexy and I love you and I want to be with you. That lady that looks.
Yes. So she goes on her nigger rants too.
Hey, John, you remember that, John? Yeah, remember I used to play the video.
No, that's the top news story of these YouTube streets right now.
That
because
called people niggas. She was.
John keeps defending Rosie calling people niggers, and he brought Jen up on his panel to tell people what they should and should not believe. So people was like, the fuck? So somehow, some way, because I reviewed this video, he was like, Kelly, you bitch. And I'm like, I only played your words. See how they get? Like, all I did was review the video and play his words because he was saying stuff like, I don't care if she call y'all a nigga every day. You bet not. I was like, whoa. Hey, so I just played it. And so then now, all of a sudden, it turns on me. I'm like, why is it my fault?
Hey, I remember when the nigga John Frank like started talking about he was coming after us, talking about 'cause we was making fun of the little girl. Like, nobody made no videos about that.
Okay, so let's talk about it because this is his latest video. So he said that first he said it was me, Joy, and Vicky that went on her so hard and we went so below the belt. It was a horrible, horrible thing. So
remember he started talking about Joy's son and shit after that shit.
Right. So then that's his excuse. He's saying that we went to a horrible level that's why he wished death on Joy's son, right? So I'm like, okay, we'll put up the video.
Nobody made a video about her. Like, if you can put up a video of that was titled Rosie, man.
It ain't got to be titled Rosie. Bring up any video where. And so first he said it was me, Joy, and Vicky that went on Rosie so hard. Then he said it took 5 of y'all. 5 of y'all. I was like, 5? How is it 5? So somehow, some way. So I'm just like, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Put up the motherfucking video because there's no video like that. Just put this shit up then.
I never made no damn video about no Rosie, and I was the nigga going live. Like,
well, he claimed it was first. He said it was just me, Joy, and Vicky. Then he said it was 5 of us, which I'm like, what 5 could it have been?
Man, that nigga know he just wanted to come out and fuck with Joy, and he started talking about that girl's son, about his asthma or something like that. I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was some like
he basically he wished death on Joy's son. So he said, he won't never say what he did. He was like, I did something. I went more horrible than I should have ever went. But he won't say I wish death on her son. He won't say that shit.
It wasn't even asthma. It was something else. His personal business that he got going on with him,
right?
With the And that's what it was. And he came out saying he wished he died and all that goofy ass shit from it, you know. And that's kind of like a black disease type of thing, and that black people catch, like, and you wishing death on Key. It's kind of coming back to my memory. Yeah, I remember that shit.
You're exactly
All
right.
because of that girl Rosie, and nobody ever made a video about her, and nobody gave a fuck about you going over there wishing death on her son. Like, that didn't affect nothing. Like, how you gonna wish death on, and you got a son? I mean,
But you know the crazy part. So I'm fishing through my old videos or whatever and whatnot, just trying to. But it was Tamika on his video. It was Tamika, Jen, and John, right? So I'm going through my old videos. Why do I have an audio? And they talking about us going after Rosie or whatever. Why do I got them saying, yeah, we won't beef with everybody, retarded people? It's just like everything they do, they project it onto us. There's no video of us, doing nothing horrible to Rosie. Yeah, I might have said, fuck the bitch. She, calling people niggers. That it is what it is. And he kept saying she was a child and we should have tried to
Man, I ain't even gonna get started on it.
No, look, he said she was a child. We should have tried to talk to her parents. I'm like, we don't dox people. Why are we gonna get her parents' number?
Man, that lady used to be on there talking crazy to motherfuckers. She ain't no child.
She is not a child.
I remember when her and Jan Benish was beefing and shit. That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah. They think don't nobody have that, but people do.
Let me play some more of this shit.
He was put out. Johnny put her stuff out. I did that. I said what I said, and that was it. Again, I apologize to you. I mean, it wasn't
So what's the purpose of her being here? She's not gonna apologize for the shit she did. Caramel Bunny never did.
You shut the fuck up,
No, you shut the fuck up, bitch. No, you shut up, bitch. No, you shut the fuck up.
Come on, Joy, because I want to get off.
Yeah, okay, get the fuck off there, hoe. Trying to give up your weak ass pussy to some nigga.
Now you admitted that you want to give my stuff to John, so you will give it to John.
Had to expose your ass.
Wait, who she was giving up the pussy to? I missed that. Fill me in. Who she giving the pussy up to?
You remember when her and Nisha went to the party?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Honisha the one exposed that shit, yeah. Yo. Oh, hell no. Yo, Tamika, you wild. That was a wild night for y'all too.
I remember they pulled the gun on the people for the chicken. And both her and her niece motherfucked the same dude.
What's the other girl? The other girl name?
I forgot her name.
Little fat ass, stinking eye. What the
was
fuck?
it Yvette or Yvonne or something like that?
Oh, I forgot. But yeah, her little weird ass.
Cause anyway, go ahead. But yeah, that's what I was talking about when she was trying to. But wait, she went on her channel and she debunked me. And she said, so what? Me and my husband was having problems. I was going to fuck him or something like that, she said. I was like, no, girl, that's not a good debunk. So that's why I decided I'm going to just leave her just because it's too easy. It's just.
What's her channel? It's still Tamika Hart. She still make videos?
She made one, I guess, the other day, so-called, like, dragging me or something. But in her dragging, she confirmed my story. So I was like, okay, go ahead.
Hey, I need to catch up because I apparently I missed a lot, man. Tamika Hart.
I was like, I'm going to just let her. I ain't even going to try to debunk you, boo-boo. You go ahead because you confirming everything I said. She was like, I didn't pull the gun. The other girl pulled the gun for the chicken. I was like, okay, fine. So I was wrong. So then
the little the big girl. she pulled the gun on Tamika for the chicken, right?
No, I guess somebody ate Tamika. I guess either the Yvonne chicken. I'm not okay. It was about some chicken that they had. They brought they child to the party. They bought their child some chicken while Tamika was gone to try to fuck the nigga. Somehow, some ways, they ate her baby chicken. So they pulled a gun on the people. And then remember how Nisha was like, I held the door. I held the door.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was like, wait, y'all held people hostage over chicken? So I brought that up and she was like, that's not what happened. I didn't pull the gun. She did. I'm just like, bitch, that don't make it no better.
Yo, they wow. That was a wild night for them, dude. I know. I gotta really like see the videos that I was playing on my channel and shit to really remember. But I know that I remember like certain parts of that shit. Like that was crazy because they came on like really exposing each other.
Right. Remember when her niece put out all the pictures of her house and how messy it is?
Yeah, remember when Tamika came on my live? This was the night I was exposing the little party and all that. Tamika got on my live.
Not the basement party with the lap dance.
Yeah, that party, right? And Tamika got on my live and I was like, give us a tour of your house. And she cut the camera on. Remember, she walked to the little girl room and all that shit was all on the floor and all that shit. You don't remember that shit? I got that video somewhere.
Why would she take you to the room if it was messy though?
Bro, she took me to that room, then went in her bedroom. Her son was like, had his fucking head in his shirt.
Oh, I do remember that. I do remember that.
That shit.
I remember the son part. Yeah, when she came in there and he was just like, get out, kind of.
Yeah, that shit was.
His facial expressions, I mean, was just kind of like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
I remember when Tamika showed us her freezer and shit? Yeah. That shit was wild.
And she had all that dry, rotted food in there. Tamika. She was like, I got French fries and more French fries. French fries. It's like, girl, you got to feed them kids more than French fries. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit was crazy.
Man.
Yeah, because that's when they was doing the refrigerator challenge.
Tamika, man.
I never gave her up nothing. You sound stupid. You would get better ass,
fucked up, funky ass, no drinking water ass bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, bitch, you sound like you about 5th grade now. Like, for real.
And how old are you?
I regret that. And how old are you sound when you attacking kids? Are you low life ass hoe?
Bitch, you said something about 2-3 years ago. Come on now, what the fuck?
You are the lowest of the low. You are.
And you did the same shit. You did the same shit. Yeah. Joy, please, Joy. Can you please play the tape? All right, you please.
You're the lowest of the lowest of any bitch on here. You are the lowest.
Anyway, next.
Yes. Like I said to me, I couldn't do anything to you. We was cool, like like I said, no, you was not my friend because I don't have friends up here. But we were cordial, cool. But I'm over it because that didn't embarrass me. Yeah, I had a judgment against me, but I mean, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care about that. And then when you
again, I apologize. I'm telling you now, personally, I apologize for anything I put up or put out on you. That's it.
And that's supposed to make it right. It's supposed to like go bye-bye. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Y'all been doing I'm sorry since we started this shit. Like, stand on that shit, G. Like, I don't be understanding, bro. First you didn't remember, now you apologizing for something you don't remember. Make it make sense.
And then the whole I'm sorry. This is the thing with YouTube, and I've been really realizing this is it's like a vicious pattern. It's like, oh, I'm gonna drag your kids, I'm gonna put out your thing, I'm gonna take your job. I'm sorry. Are we friends? Okay, we friends. And then 6 months later, I'm dragging your kid. Like, it's stupid. Nah, once you cross a certain line, there's no I'm sorries.
Stand on it. And I respect it more.
Right. Just leave it as it is.
You know? I said all this about your daughter, P, and I meant that shit. You know? Stand on it. Ain't no I'm sorry's in this shit. Like with me and Rosebud, when I went and joined his little live and shit, fucking with him. Hold on, I think I got that. What's Rosebud channel? I don't even know the nigga channel.
I haven't been to his channel.
What happened to the nigga? I
think he's still doing his thing. I don't know. I can't really honestly tell you, but I think he's. I don't know. Let me not get to lying. I don't know.
Hold on, here you go.
Bag me stuff.
Right. Soon as you got a car, you went live showing it off, man. They like, oh, I got a car or a vehicle or something. Or you got
Hey, Black, you've been knowing me for driving since I met you on this free.
I haven't known you for shit, my nigga. Your baby mama said you wasn't shit. I'll trust your baby mama before I trust your dog ass.
and everything my baby mama said was the truth. Who got my daughter? Who got my daughter? Me.
Hey, and I congratulate you on that.
Y'all did all that capping on this app, and I still made shit happen. I ain't make excuses, nigga. I ain't give a fuck what you niggas was talking about on this app. I still gonna get my
Hey, wait a minute. But can you congratulate me when I told you my son gonna come back to me and we're gonna be like me and I'd have to do shit?
Yo, that nigga been saying that for the last 4 years, bro. He said, can you congratulate me because my son finna come back to me? Like, boy, shut up, bro. Oh, man. The good old days, Officer Rosebud.
You said the good old days.
Yeah, my mother. I never gave my nothing. You so damn stupid. You would get done ass, fucked up, funky ass, no drinking water ass, bitch. Well, I got it that day. I used it that day. I got rid of it the day.
I was doing way too much.
My God. She was like, hello.
Joy, I'm gonna ask you a question.
She admitted to calling Joy a job?
What?
No, I'm asking you. That's what they talking about. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I know John was mad, like, oh, Tamika, they got you admitting to a whole lot of stuff. We're like,
Because I said Tamika, you was like, you want to add her up? You said, add that bitch.
Okay, that's true. But I mean, for what purpose? She's the same low life she was before.
Because we're doing a review, and I want to review what she said.
I'm rolling with it. Okay.
That's why, because I don't want to talk over her or against her. I want her to like, I didn't understand that John was asking her. I wanted her to actually be here because I ain't got no issue with Tamika at this moment, except for the shit that she had already did. That's
what the fuck y'all talk about for 9 hours?
Nothing.
Yo.
Not a damn thing. But I was only in and out because I kept dropping in and out because I was doing shit. But yeah, I looked at it the next day. I was like, 9 hours? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't hear the shit John asked her. What did he ask her?
Motherfucker, we've been playing the goddamn audio.
Okay. Well, did he ask her about when she came on? Joy knows. I'm gonna be like, what? Because in real life, your friends tell you the truth. They don't just pacify you like y'all do on YouTube. And okay, it's okay if you lie. It's okay.
I gotta go.
Okay? No, we had a real relationship where if I did some shit wrong, I go too far sometimes. Joy would pull my coattail and be like, oh, okay, you did too much. Like she would tell me. He would tell me. We had a real relationship where we called each other on bullshit. And I'm calling her on bullshit right now. For her to sit here and say, it's okay to attack my oldest son and not my youngest, that's bullshit to me.
That's true.
We're not saying it like that. I'm saying I did not.
But that's what you did, you low life ass bitch. That's what you just said.
I'm not
I
talking
know you don't have memory, but you need to play this video back. You just said that.
She said, I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even
I
talking
was
to you.
confirming that I was talking about the oldest son.
You was flattering.
Yeah.
I got my mouth. Put up or put out on you. I'm talking.
Oh, pause. Let me gather myself, bro. I'm wrong for laughing at this lady. But
I'm not. Let's just clarify. I'm not laughing at the lady. I'm laughing at the situation. Okay.
yo, she funny as hell. She said I got a peppermint in my mouth. Yo, dude.
You personally.
Oh, Lord
It
Jesus.
ain't Joy. It ain't Kelly. It's you. I'm talking to you. Anything I said, I put up. Whatever I did to you, I apologize. And Joy,
It's my channel. You can't apologize to me. That's fucked up.
I've been apologized to you. Just off that paper.
I'm trying to get to the audio. I'm trying to get through, but I understand why.
Tamika Hart, man, you gotta stop this shit.
She really felt some type of way when that shit happened to her, because like she's saying right now, she wasn't bothering or fucking with nobody, and her shit was just put up on your channel. Like,
anyway, he didn't say nothing about asthma. He didn't say nothing about nothing else. He just said he was going for a turn. That's all he said.
You might want to snip this up and put it in a little thing. She just admitted to plotting with John Ryan to go after a child. She just admitted to that.
Bitch, I just said I did. What the fuck wrong with you?
Asshole.
Whoa. So she did. She after 4 years.
Yeah, she admitted to putting one child up when it was more like 20, but okay.
That's wild.
Yeah, you nasty
Damn,
ass.
shut up. Come on, Joy.
Yeah, you
You
did.
gonna
Yeah, Joy.
I
was just on a get off mode. Conspired to
What
go
you
after
say?
a child.
that was the point. That was the point I was making, because he was trying to make it seem like it was all on everybody else, but he concocted this thing to go after my son, and he said it. He said it. He said he wished death for my child.
Yeah.
See, I didn't agree with that. He didn't say that while I was on live. He just said.
You just said it. Oh my God. Okay.
We gotta listen to the audio play.
It was crazy. Okay. Did she not, everybody in the chat, press a 1 in the chat, did she just not say, me and John Ray talk about going after her son?
That's what I just said. That's all I said.
Man, y'all plotted to go after her son? That's weird. Y'all called each other up and let's like, oh, this gonna hurt her. Let's talk about this situation with her son and wish death on them. And that's gonna make her hurt, I guess. Y'all weird, bro. Crazy motherfuckers.
Oh, people, this is what I get tired of. I'm too intelligent.
We gotta let the audio play. That's why I wanted to have her up here, because she said something different when he was trying to manipulate the conversation. So we're gonna push play.
But Joy, she just admitted it.
Yeah, but we still got still a couple more minutes.
Me and John said we gonna go after Joy's son. What more do we need to talk about?
No,
because
me
it's more to
and
the audio.
Queen said, me and Queen and
Oh,
girl
okay.
name.
She giving us more.
What's that?
Damn, Queen was in AMA.
Right? That's what I was like, what? I didn't suspect that. Okay, well, do tell. Do tell, as Vicky would say.
Queen did do a video, come to think about it, about Joy's son.
Did she?
Yeah, come to think about it. Remember, because her and Tamika was calling themselves cool and shit, and then they start going after each other and exposing and shit, and that's how we found out about who, like, how that shit came about with Joy's son or whatever.
The girl.
So it was you, Queen, and John conspiring to go against a child. To go against a child. You low life ass.
She said who?
I didn't hear that part. I was talking too much. I was talking way too much.
Maybe she tried to say Stone, because that's the girl, the little dyke, little Rudolph looking bitch.
You low life ass bitch.
We said we was gonna go. Me and Queen was gonna go after her son. After that, I never even said anything else about that child. I didn't even bring it up. So that's how I know that bitch
Let's
is
go. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna push play.
So her and Queen said that. Oh wow. Wow.
Y'all called each other up and was like, "Hey, we finna go after her son." Shit's crazy.
This shit's sick.
I don't know what she was going, but basically, you already know how you guys. When you say you was going to do something, I already know how it's gonna go down. It's gonna happen regardless. But I went on my way to tell you, no, we ain't gonna do much shit like that. And I was fighting for the right other kid. I was like, yo, you already know, so we ain't gonna do that.
Why that nigga talking so fast?
That's why I want to have this dialogue with everybody
Am I
because he
tweaking?
said he was fighting for the right to not go after my son.
That day, yes, he
just
was.
did it.
That day, he was trying not to go after your son. Yes, he was. He did not.
So John, what's this calling me?
But wait, let's not forget, John's the one that passed along the information from.
So John.
You remember, John was the one that put out the information, and then he said, "Oh, I told everybody don't go after her son, though." But you gave them the information. You gave Stone and Queen the information.
Oh,
Yeah.
so John was on the call with y'all when y'all was saying y'all was gonna go do this, and he was telling y'all, his body was telling y'all no, and y'all bodies was saying yes.
No, he's the one that gave everybody the information. Because remember, Queen and Stone came clean and said, yeah. Remember when they did that live? And they was like, oh, wonder where we got the information. And they put their cell phones up and showed that John was the one that gave them the information.
Mm-hmm.
So he passed out the information, but he keeps going live saying, well, I told people don't do it. Well, they wouldn't have been able to do it if you wouldn't have put out the information.
Shit crazy.
Talk about your son on that particular live, on that particular day. He didn't, and I said he didn't.
Wait, you remember that, but you didn't remember your Kimia?
That's what I'm saying. Her memory goes in and out, in and out, in and out.
You remember that particular day and that particular moment
and that conversation.
And that conversation.
But you don't remember nothing else.
So okay, on that day he didn't. But did he ever come for kids, Tamika? Let's see if she real. Because I got the proof. So let's see what she said.
I'm not talking to you. Next.
Hold on, Kelly and Tamika, we all up here together. You can't say I'm not talking to her. We all gotta talk about this. I'm not blaming it.
She called you ghetto.
Girl. But Tamika, the thing is, he's trying to throw you underneath the bus, and you're trying to say like, "Oh no, that's not what happened." He threw you. He tried to throw you under. You don't realize he was trying to throw you underneath the bus, even though he's the one who started the shit. You just confirmed the fact that he was the reason why y'all wanted to come after my son. He was on his live saying, "Was it me, Tamika, or was it y'all?" And you admitted to it, like, yeah. But he started it.
On that day, it was
I don't know
me
what day that
and
is.
you and Queen. That's it. On that day. Whatever happened there after that or before that, I didn't know nothing about. Oh, I want part of it. That day, he said, "Oh, I just want to know was who called me after who was saving her." Me and Queen said we was gonna go after him, and
y'all gonna go after somebody's son? Like, how you sound? Is this okay?
I'm telling you, they sick as fuck. Like, really?
But let them tell it. We was the people doing this weird ass shit. Swear up and down, we did this to them. You don't hear now what they don't got.
No, he'd be like, Money Team did horrible things. I'm like, what do we do? All we did is the same shit we doing right now. Play your words and talk about it.
Listening to you talk. Like, I don't put no efforts in this shit. Never did, because I never cared. sit here, smoke a blunt, and listen to y'all dumbass.
You see me hitting my little vape pen.
I don't even listen to y'all no more. But when shit like this be coming around, it be
yeah, it's kind of hilarious.
You know, so take it till the time and entertain YouTube for a minute. Y'all gonna make 1,000 videos and
yeah, they are, and I'm ignoring them. I already told
I'm gonna sleep peacefully. Well, in my Tamika voice, Piffy.
Yeah, and the girl was like, no, he ain't gonna go there. That was the only time we ever talked about your son over the phone. That's it. But as far as, he got asthma, he got this, he didn't say none of that. None of it. So I wasn't agreeing it at all because he didn't say it.
So y'all was coming after my son because y'all believe he had asthma?
No, that's what I'm saying. We just said he's gonna come after you.
Right. I remember them coming out saying some shit about asthma, but we knew what really was going on. And then I remember it was either Queen. I want to say it was Queen made a video about the shit. I don't know who made the first video about her son, but I remember when they came out saying the shit. They was joking with the little asthma bullshit, but it really want asthma. And then I think Queen came out and said what it really was or some shit. Something like that. I don't know. It went something like that.
Nothing. Oh, we got asthma. Oh, he got this. He got. There wasn't none of that. He's just gonna say, okay,
let's clean this
we're
up.
after my son.
I'm not gonna let that happen. No, I'm not gonna let that happen. If so, I'll just drop down. That's not what you just said 15 minutes ago. That's not what the fuck you said. You said Nathan John decided to come after your son.
That's it. That's it.
What? Girl, bye. I'm not gonna sit up here with the lies. Period.
He didn't say nothing about his asthma. Didn't say nothing about that.
No, you just said 15 minutes ago that you and John agreed to come after a child, her son.
First of all, it wasn't me and John. It was me and Queen.
Okay, so she admitted it again.
What's snitching that?
So then she admitted it again, but included Queen. I was like,
we said it. We didn't. After that, we didn't. Neither one of us ever came into a son. That's what I'm saying. He asked me a question. I told him who it was.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So
that's it. After that,
she said that. So let me get this straight, and then I'm gonna play some more before I get up out of here in a little minute. But so hold on. Let me comprehend this. So she's saying that they came together and was plotting to go after Joy's baby, but in that process, John came and stopped them, so they didn't make no videos about it. Is that what she's saying? Trying to say?
I think so.
That's cap.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what she was trying to do.
I made videos
because all she was doing was sinking the ship more and more. So it was just like, oh no, it was me and John. Oh no, it was me and Queen. Okay, so it was you, John, and Queen. Oh yeah, it was just like, girl, stop.
So she admitting to do it, but saying that she didn't do it. It's like that's crazy.
But you got to hear after we get off of here. You got to hear the video when they all admit to lying. That's the video. And I saw he took it down on his page, but I reviewed it and it's still on my page. But yeah, they all admit to lying. Like, damn, you lied about this right in my motherfucking face. Yeah. Oh, when I said that, I lied. Like, they all admitting to lying. And then they like, but people should believe us. It's like, what?
Yeah, Tamika, this wild. Tamika, you gotta stand for some at the end of the day, like.
But you think she would have, as a mature woman, because I think she's like 39, 40 years old, that she would have said, you know what, this was a life-changing, altering experience for me. I want to come back and I want to do something different. You know, it's nothing wrong with her coming back. She could have a great story of a stroke survivor or whatever, but instead she comes back and she's talking about flying out to California, beating me up.
Man, she been in 1,000 different cities.
She been saying she was gonna do that since 2018.
Man,
Like, and now you're kind of stroke. Like, what if I was to actually hit you? I could go to jail for murder. Like, girl, sit down. First of all, you can't even get the muffler fixed on your Honda.
Hey,
but
you remember
flying out to California?
Remember when motherfuckers spotted her husband and all that, right? You remember when all that happened, right? And the nigga down there had a fucking heart attack.
Right. You like, let me drive off before I be because I don't want this motherfucker having a heart attack because I drove up next to him. God damn.
Remember I had her ass running in her house, all types of little weird shit. Like that lady used to do so much. And I was sick and tired.
And instead of her coming back and trying to be on something different, she comes back with the same thing, you know, attacking kids, doing like, it's just like you didn't learn nothing from your experience. Like,
what happened to her condo? Let's talk about that. Did you ever go back to the condo?
No, okay. So I said something about, they started talking about me, you know, we going back and forth. So I said something about, you know, the projects or whatever. Oh, because John started talking about my kids. I said, well, look, ain't none of them in the projects, blah, blah, blah. So then she goes off, I'm not in the projects, knowing I was talking about John. You know what I'm saying? It was just ridiculous. John dumbass gonna say, I said something about, because he said some of my kids, and I said, well, ain't none of my kids in the projects. He goes like, why are you talking about my son? Nigga, stop like just trying to make something out of nothing. I'm like, you know damn well I'm talking. Of course, I'm not talking about a baby. Where he going? You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no income to rent nothing. I'm talking about you, and you know it. But he's like, she's talking about my baby. And then we got Tamika over here. You talking about me? I'm not in the projects. I'm like, oh my God, why am I even up here? This is the stupidest mistake I ever made in my life. Like, they just looking for something. Like, they just really, really want to argue about something for real. And then it's just sad that Tamika would come back after all this time and start the same fuck shit again. And then it's crazy because on John's video, you know, a lot of people were like, we don't, you know, like that you keep bringing Jen on your panel and you keep, you know, trying to defend Rosie, whatever. And then Tamika says, well, I didn't have a problem with her calling her a nigga, talking about Jen. I didn't have a problem with him calling P a nigga. He's a nigga. So you're going against everything everybody's saying, and you're saying, oh, but no, I think it's okay for Jen to call him a nigga. So, like, it's just like they all over the place. Like, I'm telling you, on the video that I reviewed, you got to look at it. They all telling each other they're all liars. They're all like, well, no, that's not true. Well, no, that's not true. Well, you did do this. And it's just like, wow.
Shit, wow.
Yeah, I can't miss your son. Yeah, I did. But after that, I did not say nothing else about
another admission. She's a low life.
All right, let's move on to this conversation because it gets deep.
But you know, you remember why I came out of kid? I can tell you why. I don't really have the video no more because I don't have that shit. But
Joy, did you speed him up or something? Like, why the nigga talking so fast? I thought I was bugging, but he really like talking fast as fuck.
One time I was talking to you, and I told him I sent you the video. And when I sent you the video, it was a part of that old channel that I no longer have.
Tamika called you about his son?
Do you remember when I came out of son and why?
So let me hold on, Kelly. Wait. Why was the reason y'all came after my son? And I'm talking to Tamika, and you can answer for John since he likes to answer for everybody. What was the reason? Because he's saying there was a reason why he came after my son.
Right, what he said was he did.
What was the reason that he wanted to do that?
He said what he did. I didn't come after your son after I said what I said before that.
With John.
Oh, girl. Shut up.
Damn, it's either you did it or you didn't. Like, what the fuck?
But she just a few minutes ago said, yeah, I will call John. Oh, no, I call Queen. Like, now you didn't do it. It's just like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And let me make this clear. No, Kelly.
Okay, come on, Joy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to overtalk you, but you just admitted to this shit. Do you realize that? Or you
No, I said this again. I said I was coming after your son on the phone. I didn't say John. Why you saying John, bitch?
Okay, listen. I'm gonna clear this up real fast. We're not talking about my oldest son. We're not talking about my 22-year-old. We're talking about at the time, my 10-year-old at the time.
Wait. Pause. I was talking about your oldest son. I ain't say nothing about your little kids. I was talking about your oldest son.
Okay. So Kelly, hold on 2 seconds, Kelly. Okay, so that means again, John was manipulating the conversation because y'all weren't talking about my young. You weren't talking about my youngest son.
I was talking about your oldest son, the one that want to make up online. That's the one I was talking to.
Not if y'all talking about not if y'all talking about conditions and what's no.
We ain't say nothing about. See, that's what I'm saying. You add things.
She was before.
You add things because I didn't say nothing about no kids and asthma, none of that. I didn't say anything about that.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you run with the asthma situation because it's not asthma that he has, but I'm gonna let you run with that because I don't want my child business in these streets. But your homeboy,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, ma'am. The same condition traits that your children have, my son have, and this man that don't know nothing about black people in a bloodline, he said that you knew about it. He spoke your name before you saying it. So I know y'all know about it.
No, I was talking about. I thought he was talking about when we were sitting on the phone with the oldest child. Again, I didn't say nothing about the little kid.
No, we were talking about my baby.
Can I just do a PSA, people?
I thought you see. I thought I could get John up here. I could get John up here and say the same thing.
Let's see what y'all follow.
Well, the link is dropped. John could come up here because me and Kelly, she said that she could have a conversation with all of y'all. She said drop the link for him too. Because
I hope he gets this number, the phone, anything. I was talking about the oldest son. I didn't know nothing about your little kids, nothing at all.
So you think that's cool because you was talking about her oldest son, bitch? You're in low life.
Boy, shut the fuck up.
Wait, she lying. Wait, what?
Yeah, she
was talking about both of her sons.
And it's like you think. I was talking about her oldest son. That should be okay. No, bitch.
But the part about the oldest son didn't come into later.
Exactly.
Down the line, when Blackman was using that video and shit of him doing on his channel, or whatever, that came later down the line. When they did that shit about her son, that's when her and Queen Go Hard and all them was around. But that shit with her oldest son was later down the line, though. So the fuck, her ass just be lying. So now she talking about she came after the oldest son. Either way, you still came after the woman kids. Like,
exactly.
What was justifying though? Like
exactly.
Like, is it just
now? It's an age limit,
right? Is it okay because it's one son and not the other? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like,
right. Meanwhile, you talked about P's 2-year-old talking.
Man, my baby was 2 going on 3 when y'all met her. She's 6 now, and she can pronounce words better than you. Shit, man. Look, I can go on and on about it, but I ain't gonna do it. Let's just do a little bit more. I'm out of here at like 1:30. Get ready to go get my baby.
Fast kids.
You talked about my kids. So what's the difference?
Please, you think you can just sit up here and talk about it and it's gonna be okay?
And you did it too. And you did it too. And you did it too, right?
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, hoe. That's why you niggas out there fucking other people.
Go ahead. Because she talked about my kids too, so what the fuck is the difference?
Yeah, I just did. Because you done talked about my kids, P kids, Joy kids, and a whole
lot.
And we didn't start with y'all
And
first.
my kids are fine, baby. My kids are
You a low-life
fine.
ass bitch.
My
Period.
kids are fine.
Period.
Just take the shells off and put the shells on over here. Okay.
So when John, wait, before you play, so John was talking about the little thing.
Yes, he was talking about my baby. He wasn't talking about my 22-year-old. He was talking about my baby.
Okay, let it play, because I thought he was talking about the oldest. Go ahead and play it.
Even if he, and like Kelly said, even if it's the oldest, because y'all ran around here calling my oldest gay. Like, what's the fuck? And I ain't never talked about y'all kids.
She's a low life.
Again, I admit I was wrong. I did that. Yes, I did.
But we're gonna get into it because in this audio, you took accountability, but you still was up there with the bullshit. But I get it. But yeah, y'all was talking about my baby, and he knew who you was talking about because he didn't clarify it. Talking about my baby got issues and all this shit, bruh. My baby ain't got no issues.
See, again, I thought he was talking about the oldest, just the one we was talking about.
Boy, I don't have a lot of time. We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Low life. She talked about your son. That's the bottom line.
Kelly asked.
That bitch.
That's the bottom line.
Kelly, I know I said like
Y'all like to stay on here for 4-5 hours. I'm not gonna do it.
Kelly, don't do that. You know we here for the shits and the giggles. Let's go. Oh shit, I gotta knock out. Uh-oh. No, don't go no. But don't go no. We got Karma back and we got music in the chat, but you can hit the link too, sir. But listen, it's cool beans for Tamika to be up here, but if you get up here disrespecting Kelly or any of us up here, you don't have to go. I'm gonna let the ladies say what they gotta say to each other.
Let this broke ass come up here. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna disrespect
I don't give a fuck about all the old videos you play, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
We can hit the link, but he ain't gonna come up here disrespecting. Hey,
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to some more of this shit though later on, Kelly. I might come back live or something.
Okay. Listen to those other videos I sent you to.
Yeah, I'm gonna check those out too to try to figure out.
Yeah, because we've already been on here an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I gave it as much as I could. Hey, y'all, I might come back, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later, man.
All right, peace and love, y'all.
All right, sir.